Hey, welcome to the complete HTML practical course. In this course, I'm going to cover the following titles over here. HTML block and inline elements. Every HTML element has a different display value depending on what type of element it is. The default display value for most elements is block or inline. Block level element. A block level element always starts on a new line and takes up the full width available. Stretch out to the left and right as far as it can. So let's see the example of the block level element. Here are some examples. For example, H1. H1 is a block level element. This is an H1. So this is a block level element. So how can we know that? For example, let's have an inline element. For example, A. A is for bringing a link. It's an inline element. Go to link. This is an inline element. When I refresh the page, the title don't let the link to be here in the B side of this title. So this is block. It don't allow. It takes all over this line. So let's see clear by typing the style attribute, by giving a background. Let's see the whole line will get the background or not. I refresh it. As you can see, this is the width of the h1 tag. This is the it means it's block level element. So let's test on a style background, for example, blue or light blue. As you can see, this is light blue, and it is not get a lot at the full width of window. So let's try another link. For example, I bring another link over here, and here I say click me, and this is light, for example, green. And this is, as you can see, this is another link, and this link is inline, and it put the another link inside to be in the B side of it. So the next one is inline element. Inline element is an element that an inline element does not start on a new line and only takes up as much width as necessary. For example, these links are the example of inline element. So the next tag we should know is div. Div is very useful in the HTML and it has a lot of usage. What does it mean? Div means division, and it is container of the other elements. For example, here I say div. I open and close, and here I say this is a div. I refresh it. As you can see, this is not a special something, or and when I type some paragraph in here after this is a paragraph. This is they are both simple. So what is div exactly? Div is used to as divs are used as a container for the other elements, and here I say in the h1 title, and the h1 has a paragraph something like this, and let's take index for this. Yes, this is our paragraph, and here I refresh the page, and here I can say that is style for both h1 and p. In here I just say style background, for example, black, and color white. I refresh it. As you can see, this div acts like an container to both these. So the next one is span. Span is as well like div. It's a container, but it is a div is block element, and span is inline element. Span is container for text. Just for example, it's an inline element, and I say this is a link. And here's a span. This is a span. I refresh it. As you can see, this is a span. The span is inline, and it is beside the link. So it's often used for making a text looks like its container. For example, this professionally word I wanna say span in the span tag, and I say here style. For example, color should be red. This is used mostly like this. So this is for this video, guys. In the next video we will cover a lot more about the HTML happy code.